So if y'all haven't already seen, bro, Twitter blowing up. Fucking Dan Orlovsky, bro, is roasting this man. He can't go through read progressions and shit. Like, what's going on with him, bro? Like 2016. That was a ceiling, bro. We're not gonna see that Carr again.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing first play is Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. But sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Carr now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. The 30. 10. 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for some.
Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 30, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there.
Don't hit the plug now, bro.
Now running the other way to return the block.
Got 4 quarters.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them.
Make him rage quit with the lead, bro. He was like, fuck that. Come on, give me my registered win now. That man quick with a quickness. But yeah, check your Twitters out. Wouldn't surprise me if Derek Carr's trending right now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Los Angeles Rams.
Go back and look at that all 22 film. My man is fucking Devontae wide open. He not even looking at him. Time for a change.
Off we go from SoFi Stadium. A short kick taking it. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Don't run backwards.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. Carr going to throw right away. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Touchdown! A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to wind up with...
Actually missed the classic rounds.
They get it up past the 35. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this. The ball comes out.
Get to the ball, motherfucker!
But fortunately, he's able to recover.
Wait, why are you standing there?
And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is,
Jesus,
this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, and
good enough for the first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily...
Touchdown, Rams! Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams have cut the lead back down to 2. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Score on this drive, make it a 2-possession game, get the ball at halftime. We should be all right.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Just got to start playing for the win now.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he's got
because why not, right?
before he's hit and dropped. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Carr eluding the pressure right. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
Trying to cover Waller with a pass rusher. And seen it all now.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump
got no one to cover Waller.
And wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or two at best. 2nd down coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. 2nd and 8. Now Carr. He lets this one fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now Carr. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go.
Told y'all don't need the clock. You got the lead.
Ahead of the chain.
I know I get the ball.
2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Here's Bolden again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
Yes.
Did he not get in the end zone? He didn't get the first down either. He'll get neither the touchdown nor the
It's all good.
first
They get the ball at halftime.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained.
So I call a timeout if you're not going to do anything with it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
We could.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Carr out a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Carr, you made a good throw, guy.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Carr going to go on fourth down.
Because why not, right?
To Waller on the out route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
You guys don't block me now.
On the play back at the 45-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Carr. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one...
We got to get rid of that fucking ability.
He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
This dude's not good. He's just relying on their ability right now.
3rd and long. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. No gain there on the play, and that
That's going to leave them with a 4th down. Here's Carr.
Yeah, Devontae, you throw it to him, Carr. Especially when he plays bullshit-ass defenses like that.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hold it! Yo! That's a fucking flag!
Incompletions of what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner.
Like, bro, look at this shit!
And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Yo, EA, bro, y'all gotta fix y'all shit, man. That's wild. How does that not get called, bro? Like, seriously, broken product.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
And then you got my guy running back instead of going forward.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well.
Fucking DDA shit.
Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
I'm seeing everything now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 53 yards
got cheated
on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A give up the middle to Akers.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
A whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now to throw. He finds Robinson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
You got cheated, bro.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run here with Akers. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive.
You hadn't cheated me, bro. I had a fucking touchdown.
Didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot
They
of
didn't
time.
throw a flag. Dude was holding my arm.
That you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
It's a run with Akers.
Oh.
And he will get into the end zone for the
Oh, boy. They're just not going to fix his game. Literally blocking the back right there, blank. Two plays, and I should have won this shit. This man just got saved by some DDA ass shit.
Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
All right, I don't need to score fast. Just get out of bounds 2 or 3 plays. Let's get to the sidelines there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Carr to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And a random block check.
Incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Flush to his right. Open man, that's Renfrow. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
This line's just not going to block for him.
One more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
That tells me what I need to know.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Appreciate it.
One final try now for Carr.
You gotta catch that, man. Fuck!
Here on the final play, and this ball game is over. But all came down to one.
Got cheated on a pass interference they didn't call, bro. And it's not like one of those just random ones. Like, this was a legit pass interference. There's probably not even going to be a highlight for it. Oh. Look at this shit, bro. No flag. Hold up. Look. He's fucking holding me, bro. How does that not get called, man? Look. This man's got me in the fucking underhooks. Should have been a touchdown. Should have won this game. Stupid shit like that. Because they want to have arcade mode and simulation mode and comp mode. You take the refs out the game. Proof this shit's scripted. play a scripted game when you. That shit fake as hell. Gotta fix your game, bro. I don't even think that's on McDaniels, bro. You watched the All 22 film? You know how many reads Carr missed, bro? Like easy touchdowns, bro. Going back watching this shit just makes me realize, yo, it's not McDaniels, bro. It's not. It's fucking Carr, bro. Doing the same shit he always does. Look, the way I see it, bro. We got rid of Leatherwood. Chicago picked up his dead money. Okay? So, I don't think that this current regime, like, if they want to win, if they want to do it the Patriot way, whatever, and they want to fucking win, you go back and look at the film, bro. Like, everybody in the NFL got all 22 access. You go back and you see the same shit over and over. I wish they would show us better footage when they air the games instead of just showing the fucking sideline view. Show us the fucking view where we can see everybody. But dude don't be making read progressions, bro. He dials in on one guy, whoever the primary is, and he expects to get rid of it at a certain spot, and he doesn't go through his read progressions. It's like he doesn't even have read progressions. He's got tunnel vision. Not making this up, man. When he first came into the league, bro, y'all remember all them years that we've been watching him just check it down to the running back? All those running back check downs. Remember under Musgrave knew that he wasn't going to do that shit. Musgrave fucking was his best year was under Musgrave. Musgrave dialed up bubble screen, slants, quick stuff that he knew he could get the ball to in space. Then you keep switching your offensive coordinators and they be trying to change up what he does. Like, The year that we got
Short kick taken at the 18.
Downey
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
was when the shit just started fucking up, bro. He is not a gun-empty quarterback. I don't know why we put him in those positions. Right, Key. I love you, buddy. Alright, got an acer.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And to the 42-yard line.
Oh, bro, they got to pass this game, bro.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's nice every now and
Hurry up
then in
with
this
it,
game
too.
not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds.
They need to show us the recent offensive play, too, so we can correctly make adjustments. 3.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 33 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jacobs going to try the middle. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 20.
Should have stopped auto cutting, bro. Let me make my fucking runs.
Defensive back here on 3rd. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the plane of the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
It's not fun, is it, bro?
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And a very determined run there. As
you want to come in and run spam? I'll run spam with you. You come in and pass, I'll pass.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. 6-0 our score after 1. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Carr to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Fucking EA, bro.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your
fucking EA making me underthrow shit.
Enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into
So
one.
tired.
That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And he's got some space here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On the run,
So you're not gonna get no pressure. You're just gonna jog over there.
DeMarcus Robinson, 46 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now it's blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the...
You're gonna give me a user truck, but I get tackled. I think it makes sense.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive.
Oh, play man coverage.
The turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing now is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Do not fucking turn around when you already turned around. Come on now.
his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Why are you doing a dive animation?
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this.
Why are you doing a dive animation catch, bro?
And a Raven touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Don't be doing no dive animation catches. We don't need those.
Another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams.
Come on, EA.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to
Fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro.
Out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr gonna throw. Flush to his right. Timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience I can tell you that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that.
Come on, EA, stop fucking cheating me. Shit.
Good job staying with him defensively.
He's beat.
It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. And it's complete to Adams. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Ain't in this game, bro.
Now with
do that
5
fuck
seconds
shit.
left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they... And now the ball's out.
Got all them guys over there blocking.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
All those guys over there blocking, seriously?
Because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On second and a long way to go. Carr steps away to his left. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards. Carr now on first down. Steps away. And the throw left side.
Bro, that's inbounds.
But they'll rule it incomplete.
A playmaker over his zone, bro. Like, what the fuck? Come out in that again. Put that zone over there again, bro. I like it. Playmaker over it.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Or that.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Carr will look to throw.
I think on the
End zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They go play action with Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Play action. It's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns and got him in the lead. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. You know, the option play working flawlessly right there. What'd you think of the call?
Love the call. That's really
the Raiders need a fucking 3-tech, bro.
2-point conversion.
Crazy. Last year we were loaded with 3-tech defensive tackles. This year we ain't got none.
That usually opens things up for an offense.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
And DDA.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
They got to stop these little tip pass interceptions, bro. They should be happening too much. Bro, I need a fucking 3-tech and fucking bad. I don't think I got one, bro. Last year we had fucking Solomon Thomas. I don't remember all of them. We had Quinn Jefferson, Solomon Thomas, fucking 2 solid studs. They produced. And I guarantee you they're better than anything we got right now. I can go to this, let me see. $72. Oh yes, dude would be able to block shed and have decent awareness. Decent block shed. .86 awareness, like we had somebody, bro. Like could have re-signed him. Then it's Solomon Thomas. They're decent. Sometimes I feel like just the Raiders just don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. They have good people. Yeah, Solomon done lost some weight. He had 250. He was like 280 when he was with us. Try to find them and look at all the 3 techs in the league. They fix franchise, bro. We gonna be playing franchise because Regs on that bullshit, bro. I got cheated 2 games back to back. Let's see. Start looking for the future. Let's see what we have as far as 3 techs in the league. I might have to go create a franchise and look. We got DeForest Buckner. Obviously, he's going to be the best option as an actual defensive tackle. Some will be defensive ends. You could argue Queen and Williams, Hargraves. Ed Oliver, we could have fucking drafted him. I don't know why we didn't. He was young as hell. That man just big, fast, and strong for no reason. Huh. And he not even a fat 330, bro. That man muscle. I don't know why we didn't go after this guy. He would have been solid. You know, and Dallas got a solid 3 tech. Like under the radar. And he got awareness? What? And he can tackle. And we got decent shit. I'm gonna drop him in the zone, but that'd be a little solid target, you know? If I need a 3 tech, I'd be like, yo, Dallas, check your DMs. Damn, Dallas got 2 of them hoes. What the fuck? You got Justin Zimmer out there. You can go make a play on. You can't get a trade. Like a 1-year deal. Got Malik McDowell right there. That's a solid one. We'll hit the Lions up, bro. What you want for Levi? His awareness, though, is... You got their Duke Filine, bro. I don't know why the Raiders ain't hit him up, bro. He was on our team last year. I remember his rookie year, bro. We drafted him, and I seen the ratings that he got on his rookie, bro. I was like, man, we had him and Maurice Hurst. He was like our 3rd round pick. That motherfucker had like 96 strength at the time. You mean tell me Mike Daniels is a free agent, no one hit him up? If I'm the Raiders, man, go get Mike Daniels. You get a solid year out of him. I don't know why they dropped his awareness, bro. He better than that. The rest of these too low for me to even look at. Look at people like DJ Watt. He's a good 3-tech. Armstead, a good 3-tech. Agba. Franklin Myers. Sebastian Joseph Day. He like a 4-tech. Danico Autry. And Shelby. You know, it's crazy. The Raiders used to have both of them. Dubuque. He done put on some weight. He a 3-tech now. Yeah, that's what you get. 285. I'll put him inside. Lowry. You got all these 3-techs in the league. And the Raiders got straight doo-doo. We got one decent guy, bro, and we ain't got nothing to pair with him. Aaron Donald, best 3-tech there is. And you got Cameron Hayward, close second. Jeffrey Simmons. Got Leonard Williams. wanted to be a Raider so bad too. It's crazy we ain't give that man a chance. Think to draft him. You got Ndamukong Suh just sitting right there, and nobody tried hitting him up. Everson, he done went crazy, bro. He done got hit in the head too many times. See, Bilal Nickel, he's great as a 3-tech. But I just ain't got nothing to pair with him, because sometimes he needing, like if you run that 3-4, you need 2 solid 3-techs. And I don't know what the fuck we got going on. Our team fucking retarded. Because they ain't get me nobody to work with, bro. Like, I can't get sheds, bro. That'd be my weaknesses right now is my run defense. Like, I can play decent run defense, but this man not shedding like he's supposed. He too low. I can't be having no fucking anybody below a 70 on that front line. And that's the only thing I hate about running the 3-4 on Madden, bro. Like they disrespect 3-4 fronts to the utmost because they don't have stats. They don't go by, they go by tackles and shit. They don't go by Pro Football Focus, the pressure rate, and they don't go by that. Like Hankins, he be a good run stopper, bro. He's a good run stopper, great. He's not great in versus the pass, but I gotta find me another 3-tech, bro. And the only people that I got is Vickers. He not high enough. Butler, he's still rookie. And they won't let me put linebackers in that spot. I mean, I could, but because they're a linebacker, they not gonna be able to shed the same. That sucks. And I can't even use this other guy to help. He fucking just low as fuck. He ain't got no strength. He ain't got no reason for me to even use him until he get up close to a 70. Or have something in the 90s that I can benefit off of. Like Billings, I can get by because he got the 90 strength with 72 speed. I can get by with that. But I can't bank on it all the time. Yeah, he got decent power mode. Block shit a little well. Like, dude got block shit, but he's just slow as fucking Christmas. It's like, if it's a pass play, 58 and 59 with shit agility, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Will get me cooked. He's gonna be running out there like he looking for pancakes. Like seriously, bro. Like, fuck. I missed last year's front, bro. Last year, I didn't even need to blitz last year, bro. I was able to play match defense and my front four were getting after. From the inside, from the outside, I was getting sheds. This year, bro, it is difficult playing with this team. Your offensive line is ass. I still don't have the perfect setup. Like there's no like missing Richie Incognito, bad. Missing fucking, I hate to say it, fucking I forgot his dude's name. The guy we used to have on the right side. Trent Brown, and I miss him. I miss fucking having fucking Hudson. Like this line is fucking shit stains. I mean, I could try to work with what I got, bro, but these guys, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to constantly rotate them so that they can shed. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I have like a set for him and then a set for him. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Just really figure out. Because I could. Can't afford to take a lot of nickels out. Alright, my man, he can't come out of the field. Hankins and Billings on the inside. That's all I fucking see is people that just run the ball. It sucks being in the top 100 because you don't get any comp games anymore, bro. It's just everybody just wants to chew clock and run, and I don't have a team for exactly stopping the run that they be using these glitch formations like the single back bunch nasty and shit. Then it's the split wings and the wing flex runs. Like there's nothing. Like I've tried every possible combination. Like I'll even run commit and they'll still fucking go forward. Guys that we have in the run thing, I might have to put Jerron Brown in there. What I'm gonna end up doing, you know what? I gotta find ways to use people. So what we're gonna do is what I'm gonna do. If I go back up D-line, see Nickel's gonna be on the inside. I gotta use Chandler as a backup defensive end. Which side, I do not know. I guess since the left end is the small side. I want to put him on a weak side or I want to put him on a strong side? That's the question. If I put him on the strong side, I get him and Crosby on the same side together. And you can just double team them. Because Vickers wasn't yet, to be honest. Butler, yeah, alright, we're gonna put Jalen Jones right there. And then just let Vickers just hang tight right there. On my worst day, no, I don't. Let's go look at the fucking, I know franchise busted, but I'm gonna look at it and see something. Too late, let's see. Saving it for a roster update gonna be tomorrow anyway. Which I'm not looking forward to. I don't think anyone that plays with the Raiders is. I don't know. Our offensive line, hopefully they'll get some love because they didn't allow many pressures, bro. Our offensive line has actually been surprisingly good. It's not necessarily a weak spot. But EA, let's delete this. Let's see where they're at on the real life rosters. Well, they haven't updated this. Still on week 1? Really? Real life matchups? Accurate stats? Really? That's where we're at, Madden? I'm better off just using an active roster. They're not importing anybody. If they use the same stuff and it's just still on week 1.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the option.
I'm just gonna look at the rosters because sometimes they'll have more players. You know, fucking preseason. All right. Sometimes they'll have players in here that not in the regular fucking rosters. So what we're gonna look for, we'll start with practice squad eligible. I'm looking for 3 tech. $264. Need more of a 4 tech. $297. You got the acceleration. I need acceleration. At least 80. Run stopper 270. He close. But overall though, so he probably ain't got no awareness, yo. Ernest Brown 270, no awareness. $270, 80 speed, 75 strength. Shouldn't really have to worry about his awareness low, but decent tackle and hit power. Benning Potato. No awareness. Nope. Maybe. Nope. That's like a practice squad player, but they're, I would expect, like, for some stats like that, I would like them to be like 21. Let's see. As far as defensive tackle, let's see what we got. None of these folks got awareness. We got Davion Nixon. A little too big for what I need. We got this Jordan Jackson. We got the acceleration. We got Elijah. Kobe, 287. Curtis Brooks. You gotta get his awareness up, but he'll be like something that you can use. 297. 25, man. I'm looking for someone that's at least like 70. I'm not trying to develop an older person. That's a 4-tech. I don't know if the Raiders have a 4-tech with the defense that we run. $270. That's a 4-tech. 3-tech. You got the acceleration. Strength a little low, but I mean, you got the acceleration that you want. You got the power rush, though. Another guy. Damn, he a 6. 5 or 6. He'd be a straight edge rusher. Anytime I say speed rusher, that's exactly what he is. He off the edge. That's a 3-tech. Decent agility for that position. 25, I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for no plug-in players. So these are just the eligible practice squads. Now if I go to all, we go by speed. Yeah, whoop. Okay, you got Marcus Hunt. You can probably bring him in. Even though his overall isn't high, 1-year deal, bro. Pain. Got the Jeremiah a little better. He ain't got no acceleration, but same thing, a bridge player. Got this Austin Edwards guy. I could use him. Yarbrough to Taco Charlton. You can bring him in as a 3-tech. That way, people mess his career up because they don't want to use him right. Maybe trying to make him an edge rusher. Brian Cox. I really just go, I don't even go by speed. Acceleration is more important than speed. What's up, Darren? They got a, bruh, he's a 6-tech. That's an edge. Why they got him as a power rusher? I'd probably have to use him as a Sam linebacker, not a defensive end. If it's an undersized and their scheme, their archetype is power rusher, that's a Sam linebacker. That's an off-ball rusher. If it's a speed rusher, let's see. That man got 91 acceleration as a power rusher? What? I can't make this shit up. Got 84 hit power. I'm done, bro. He got 92 jump. Yeah, that's a Sam linebacker, bro. Off the rip. And he from Jack State. That's like a jump player, bro. You be jumping on and fucking, if you know your shit and you know player positions and stuff and how to use people, you could probably do some work with someone like that. He can cover those flats easy, and then you already know the fucking D-line jumping in this game is ridiculous. Like, he'll probably get like interceptions and shit off the line just jumping the ball with that 92 jump. Trying to find the big man. You got Taco Charlton and Austin Edwards, but them motherfuckers, they getting up there in age. So let's go look at the defensive tackles. And go by acceleration. They got a man named Freedom. Akin Maladen. He got good acceleration. I don't know what he want to be. He was supposed to be a top pick a couple years ago. See, that'd be a good install right there. Trade target Young. What the fuck is trade target Young?
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivations.
Trade target player will be added to the trade block. Team will look to draft their replacement. Damn. What's his name? Got a 39 win. So you gotta win your games. I want to be effective in this shit. If they fix it, it might be cool. Alright, so we already looked. That Jane Houston guy, he's someone you want to keep your eye on. They got my boy Kendall Donnerson, right? Still in the game, my guy. Sometimes I'll start with these positions first. Let's see if I can find something that I like. He 277 for instance. He got good acceleration and speed. I put him on the inside as a 3-tech, bro. That'd be the scheme. Wonder what his jump is. And he can block shit. 79 jump. That ain't bad. Breland Speaks, bro. That's a 3-tech. Well, he was on our fucking team last year. They signed him. I could have had a 3-tech there. They brought him in for a visit not too long ago, I think. I'll put him on the inside. Other than that, there's not really a lot of free agents that you can just fix that shit with. So you would really have to, like, you start a thing, you would have to, you know, develop what you got and see what works. Nah, my guy, cause the fucking shit's bugged, bro. I'm waiting on the patch. Like, I don't want to get started into it and then we get to the draft and it'd be just like an infinite loop, just over and over and over and over, and we'll be stuck, you know. Like, I don't want that. Fucking had Tyler Lancaster, bro. It's like our preseason roster was better than the current. So now let's check the linebacker. We might be able to find a 3-tech here. You just gotta find someone big enough. Sometimes there'll be like 280-pound linebackers if you looking in the right spots. There's 275. You got that acceleration, strength, not there. You can work on it. Boom, 275, boom, right there. JPP, that is a 3-tech, sitting right there, 33 years old. What you be one, you gotta always align by size. You know, your size is gonna tell you where you want to punch them in on the line, regardless where they're at. Like, if you have two 20s are off balls, 230s off balls, and by that means, like, if you rush with them, they gotta be like way outside the box, so like 9 techs and shit. If your edge rushers start with 7, to be honest, in my opinion. So 7 is like 240s. Maybe you can get away with like a high 238 or something like that, high 235 plus. 6, definitely 240, 250. 5, you're looking at the 250 plus to 260. 4 is the 260 plus. 3 is 270 plus. 2 and 1, it varies based off scheme. Like, you have a 1 that's like fucking really versatile. He could be like 290, 300 if he can kind of do everything from that position. Or if you just want the fat guy in the 0, you know, obviously anything 300 plus, 320 plus, he needs to be your biggest guy. And that's really how you set your roster up for any team. You know, it's just the more inside you go, the bigger you get. I'm gonna look at practice squad. I want to see what corners they got. Yeah, I got a Facebook, my guy. Who don't? It's most people that just don't fuck with that shit, but trying to figure out who the best. That's crazy, man. There was once upon a time these 3 corners were elite, and now they just sitting here in free agency, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, all these corners were elite. What the hell? Yeah, Jimmy Smith, what? What the fuck? Like, They give up on corners, bro. Like as soon as they hit 30, bro, they out of the league. Nobody wants old corners, bro. I remember he was a first-round pick. Bro, didn't even last 8 years in the league, bro. I remember Dunbar. Damn, a dog. I remember we drafted Hayden. That's like the best little slot corner you can get, I think. Can work on his strength a little bit. He's more of an agile guy. We had that LeBlanc guy, but he's ain't fast enough. Damn, Kevin King out there? What the fuck? Yeah, Vernon Hargreaves, like what the hell? Now you got Sheffield out there. Yeah, Demarius Randall. It's crazy, bro. It's like a loaded fucking free agency. Now you got Perry Nickerson. Jesus. I would definitely pick him up as a slot corner. I ain't gonna lie. He used to be a Raider, but okay. Here, let me let me see. I remember how to do this. Gotta go to my channel. And fucking can't with that guy. Alright, boom. Copy link. Boom. There you go. So, yeah, I would use Nick Nelson. I'm surprised he's still young, too. He'd be a solid. He got decent size on him, so he definitely can tackle. Got decent agility, change of direction, nice. Strength, not that bad. He got decent press. Tackle, decent hip power for a corner. Decent jump. Yeah, I definitely would get Nick Nelson. I don't know why we let him go. Like, he's a solid little slot corner. He better than fucking Amik Robertson. We had Isaiah Johnson, I remember. Yo, this corner class is loaded, bro. I remember we had Prince and he got juked off the roster by Hunter Renfrow. Now Fabian, he ain't make a team. What the hell? It's like all these motherfuckers. I remember. It's a stacked DB fucking free agency. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I think even Norman and bro, you can bring a veteran in. It's like a 1 year deal, just plug and play. He ain't got to start for it. You just put him in put him on the field in certain situations. We need to get Guidry right back. He on our practice squad. Yeah. Bro, Rico seemed like he been in the league more than 4 years. And to drop his speed. He used to be 96 speed. But he been like a cornerback and a wide receiver. So you would assume he got a good catch. And jump a little low. His agility low for a corner. That'd be my only thing with Rico. That's probably why he never got. Damn, he was a first round pick for the Dolphins. Like, damn. That's crazy. Like, I'm like at the bottom of the damn fucking shit, and there's still some decent players down here. I remember Breon Borders. I don't know why we didn't keep him on our roster. Obi Melifonwu. I remember we drafted him. Motherfucker just got took out of the league. He used to be a safety. They tried to turn him into fucking Nnamdi Asomugha, and that just wasn't working. And you got TJ Green still. What? He used to be a safety too. You got White Boy Apke. Okay, so we know the corners are loaded. We got Clinton Diggs. Don't really need a safety. I should go by types. I like hybrid, to be honest. Run support would be like someone you put in. I think hybrid the best. Okay, you go either way. You need that, like a jack, pretty much can do it all. There's not a lot of them. You'll probably find more in. Actually, all you need from safety is speed. Speed and height and jump. And then you can go from tackle. If they have speed, they gotta have acceleration. And agility, that's decent agility. Ain't gotta be perfect. So I think I'm start with here. Andre guy got 90 agility, 93 or so. You don't got He ain't got no agility. So your safeties are looking ass. Now you got, ooh. Tristan McCollum. Isn't he on the fucking, the Bucks? How did he get released? He got awareness. Huh. I remember he was on our team. He is too slow. You know what I need to be on looking at is down line and see if I can fix this offensive line or tight end, see if there's like a little project. First you go by speed and acceleration. Let's see what you got. Size matters too. He 225. He like a fullback, running back. He ain't no tight end. A little receiving tight end maybe. You know, he ain't like a do-it-all tight end. He's 240. I like 250 plus. You know, in my year, all my years of playing, the best tight end ever was that motherfucker that was with the 49ers. Can't think of his goddamn name. He was fucking a freak. He was a generational talent. I can't think of his fucking name. I don't know. That was 260. Let's see what's strength. 83. 82. He might be a decent project. Yeah, Vernon Davis. That motherfucker. Bro, he was like the best tight end ever. And even if you compare it to today, I don't think a tight end matches what he did in them older Maddens, bro. From the PS2 to PS3, bro. That motherfucker was... bro. It was like him... There was 3 tight ends in the game. It was him, the dude on the Chargers. I don't know why I can't remember these guys' names. Like, my memory's starting to fall off. I can't remember that guy's name. He was like a 5th round pick. And he was like on the Chargers for like forever. Help me out here, man. I can't believe I forgot this guy's name. Who was that guy on the Chargers? The tight end that Phillip Rivers threw it to all the goddamn time. Antonio Gates. You had fucking Vernon Davis, Antonio Gates. Then you had the guy on the Chiefs. He went to the Falcons. He was the Hernandez, or am I saying it right? Was it Hernandez? Am I saying it right? No. It wasn't Hernandez. It was yeah, Tony Gonzalez. And then you had Keelan his dad was like a legend, and then he fucked his career up. But you know, while he was in the league, he was straight. Had the same damn name as his dad, but he was solid. Then it's just like we haven't really had tight ends the same. I mean, now you got Darren Waller and Kittle, and I think like the best tight end arguably in the league right now is obviously gonna go to Kelsey. Like Kelsey does it all, and then when the game's on the line, he's clutch. He don't fuck up. He don't drop balls. Like Waller been dropping balls and shit. You know, it's different. But hopefully Waller fixes his shit. This man not even getting no chances, bro. Like that Randy Moss's son too. He can't even get in the league. How you gonna have Randy Moss as your dad, and you can't even stay on a team, bro? Like, what the fuck? Hey, man. Ooh. Yeah, Keelan Winslow. And then, like, the only thing with this franchise, like, when you get the franchise started, the only thing I hate about it, and I'll probably, like, if there's a way, probably just take abilities out. Like, I know people want abilities, but when you play a 32-man league, and it becomes all abilities, like, everywhere, I've been there before, bro, and it's not fun. Like it's not even competitive anymore. It's like, y'all ever been in one of those 32-man leagues and you go look at the stats and every quarterback in the league has like 50 to 60 to 70 interceptions? I was the best passer in that league, and I still threw 40 of them hoes. Like, this shit was ridiculous. It's like when you got every defender with 90 plus zone ratings, they react so fast to the ball anywhere you throw it. Even with a fucking 99 overall quarterback, you're throwing picks. It's like just invisible magnet field, so like the ball just gravitates to defenders. as if it's not bad enough with that shit where your quarterback throws it to the zone on the field. You know, that's why I like throwing against man, because I don't have to deal with that shit. At least in man coverage, I can, you know, get someone open and throw it in front of them. But zone always gets in front of the ball wherever that spot of the field is. Like, if you put a zone on the spot of the field where they like to go, you're going to get a pick, because the zone's always going to gravitate. Your quarterback's always going to throw it to the zone, regardless wherever your receiver's at. That's one thing I've noticed, which, you know, fucking sucks. I'm going to be honest. Game wasn't always like that. As far as
save snapshots, or quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule.
Let's see what this week 1 roster looks like. Jacobs, Dula, Bolden, White, Brown. I wonder what they got on the. See, they probably ain't even gonna have practice squad because I ain't got the. You can't go real life roster because they haven't updated it yet. It's probably what I'm gonna have to start doing. I mean, it's like they gutted the playbooks anyway, right? I gotta find something that works with this playbook. Because what I have is an issue on the interior. I just know, like, if I would start a franchise mode, I know that fucking them corners are stacked. I'm just trying to see how I want to set this up. Carr gonna drop again this week. That's really gonna suck. Linemen have no fucking acceleration. Outside of Miller. Miller, your best guy, and I remember it was once upon a time he was the worst guy. And he was still like 80 something. Like, dude been in the league 4 years and he got 82 overall. Like, he's not going up. That's like 82 is average. You know, if you think about it. I didn't know that dude was 6'8". Then you try to fucking draft Brandon Parker. I don't know how he's still on this team, bro. Like, just the fuck shit. By far the worst offensive line I have ever had to deal with. The worst. It's like you're forced to throw quick passes. I'm trying to see, maybe if I put Chandler Jones in there on the inside and I go D-line sub, I can get him on the inside. I know he's got the awareness. And I know he can block shit. I know he got the play rec. I'm wondering if I go D-line sub with him right there. Or is it going to put defensive tackles? It's probably what it does because it's gonna put them two right there. Been fucking with Kaiser, but lately I just ain't been able to stop the run because he don't have the awareness. Come to find out, you need awareness in this game, like bad, especially when you're trying to stop the run. So two linebackers for that would be Brown and Perryman, but Brown don't have the size. I could probably know because I've been spying. I mean, I could put Furl on the inside because he is a listed outside linebacker. I could put him on the inside. Because basically, if you think about it, you can't put a linebacker like last year. Like if you're running a 4-3 defense, remember when Crosby and Furl was defensive ends, and I was able to put them at defensive tackle. Y'all remember that shit? And I was able to shed because they were defensive ends. They were listed as defensive ends. Remember, I tell y'all that a position responds a lot differently on the field. You know, regardless, you keep switching their position, their movements and stuff change because they're listed as a position. Like if they're a defensive end, they're not going to have the same stamina that they would have if they're a linebacker. So linebackers have more stamina, right? But linebackers aren't very good with their hand in the dirt too often on the inside. You can't really get them on the inside. But you can do it with 3-4. You put them in middle linebacker. And then I could probably start Perryman, where I could manually sub based off the scheme, trying to see, and then just let him rush on the inside, because that's what Furl did good at, was rushing from the inside. And he's got the size, and he can pass rush too. Perryman can't pass rush. He's got the size, he can hit, but he's more of an off ball. Or he can engage his guy one-on-one and win. But Furl, if I'm comparing these two, he's almost the same. He just got a little bit more size. Jumps the same. He has better power, finesse. So I could probably start Perryman, which will take him off special teams. Which I don't want to. But that run defensive package would be so much better. So I'm gonna have to be ingenuitive here. I'm gonna go ahead and start Perryman and let Furl be the inside rusher. Okay. So if I'm running E 3-4, specifically 3-4 odd, or if I run my double A gap and I switch my packages, I know that I'll have another guy on the field that can rush. Because Kaiser was like, he was all right, but he just don't have enough awareness for me to get what I want out of him. Maybe he had better agility, acceleration, but I might play with it. His change of direction was better. His jump was better. Tackle hit power is better. Or I could just manually sub, like my 3-4 odd or something. I could just manually sub it, or just make. But I need paragonal special teams. Like I could still use Kaiser. Let me see. Trying to see how I want to do this, because I gotta get the lab work in. See, he's my listed right outside linebacker. I want him on the field, but I need to get him on the field as an edge. Like I know 3-4 odd for a fact. That's how I want him running. My thing is, I would have to slide that D line out maybe. And then I would have to, I'm thinking no, because I need a 3 tech. I need a big body, like an elephant in, like it's a 3. Y'all remember the 4-3 under I ran last year? I might have to like kind of add some plays I'm familiar with. Like I'm not a fan of it, but I can't see myself running too much 3-4, because it just doesn't sit right with me, because you got to make like a bunch of manual subs and changes to get it to work right. So probably going to add the defenses I ran last year because I know them, right? And I'm not going to add a lot. I'm just going to add what I know works. So, with that being said, I think the only thing I need my 4-3 under from last year. I don't know what they call it now. It's not going to be the odd. So the over is basically your normal. Solid is your, looks like over plus. Over walk is the original 4-3 over. Over wide is wide 9. Alright, 4-3 under. And then this will be the one. I'm trying to think about my depth chart, because I need 2 3 techs. So I would have to put Bilal Nichols on the inside. So it's still going to be the same. You're going to have your nose. You're going to have your 3 tech. Bilal Nichols is going to slide inside as your number 2 defensive tackle. And then you're going to have your other defensive end, which is your elephant end. So it's just like a 3-4 with those 3 setups. The only thing that's different is your 2 edges positioning. When you're a Leo, which will be like your undersized rusher usually. So if I ran this defense, then I could only use just Max or just Crosby, not both of them. So that he would be the weak side, and then you would have basically your Sam linebacker that's supposed to be able to rush, or you could put someone in there like Malcolm Kuntz. You know, he has that size to play that edge that you want, that Sam position. So I might have this just so I can bring Malcolm Kuntz into play, because he fits the description of this for what I need. I know how to set it up. And then you would need, obviously, same thing, nothing, like you'll still have your two middle linebackers that you can work with, your coverage linebackers, like I could put Diablo and what's his name in here for my coverage, because they gotta kind of do it all, and they should be able to, because they got easier gap assignments. So like I said, I might run that 4-3 under again, just add it to the book so I know I got me a trusted run defense. I'll figure it out. Shouldn't be too hard. I don't think it has anything super exotic this year. I mean, it's got the quarters. I'm content with that. Trying to see what you could run this with. I'm not gonna run it over wide. I'm not gonna run over walk with it. Keep running that solid with it. You don't got no quarters. Over is normal. So they used to have like cover 9 and shit with this. Like they gutted. I mean, they gutted these playbooks. So I think that's it, really. That's all I needed. I don't know what other nickels they had. I missed my dime rush. Yeah, definitely need my dime rush defense back. That was my gun empty. Right now, I really don't have a trusted gun empty defense. Like I got like the double A gap, I play with it, but I need like a true dime. I don't like the 3-2-6. If I'm doing like, I don't know, I don't want to be too over Zubius or anything. The dollar was better. I missed my fucking dollar too. The dollar would line up versus the empty set so much better. Like the empty with the slots. And I like how the Okie roll would line up in dollar as opposed to how it lines up in You'd have to have 2 jack linebackers for that. So that'd be like Diablo and what's his name would have to be in there for the dollar defense. I don't see. Get the 2-4, you got the double mug. See, why don't we have the 2-4 odd, bro? Like that looks better than that 3-3 odd. You'd have your 4 rushers, you'd have your... Okay, hold up. That's different. You got 4 linebackers right there. So that's almost like the it's almost like the 1-5. Like if you can sub that defensive end with another linebacker, bro, that's a 1-5-5 defense. Damn near looks like it, because those circles are standing linebackers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a 1-5-5. You put that other square, you have one nose, and then you put that other square as a linebacker. And that 2-4 can be pretty deadly. You know what you're doing. Probably a better setup. Yeah, I could probably run that too. Think about it, you get Chandler Jones, Max Crosby, and Cleveland Farrell. And then on the inside, you get like your best rusher like Bilal Nichols. And that'd be your setup. And if you're blitzing, you probably opt to put that strong side, put like another edge rusher like Malcolm Kuntz or something. And then you send all your pass rushers at them. It's just optional. That's basically what that shit is. It's technically in the game, but they don't tell you in the game. This 3-3 is fucking ass since they took out the loop blitz. It's not in there no more. This defense is ass. I haven't found a situation to use it for. I like how they got that game plan down there, and I don't even have this shit set up for anything. It's like none of it's like barely used, and then it's. I need to go fix my game plan. I don't know what normal. What the fuck is meant by normal? You trying to figure opponent out or something? I'm gonna start with trips. See what they got. Nickel 2-4, 2-3-6. I can use that versus trips. Trips pass. 3-3 odd. 1-2. 3-3 odd. 1-2. 3-3 odd is better for coverage versus trips. Over G. You do that versus trips. Intrigued that they had the $236 on there. And I forgot to add that run defense. I'll be alright, fuck it. Cause I gotta master this nickel defense anyway. So fucking over G. I got trap 9 invert palms. 2-4. So I gotta start using this 2-3-6 as a trips defense. 3 by 1. Only thing it does, it don't have no match principles, which fucking sucks. But you can create the match principles. You know, you got quarter. It's gonna match up man. Doesn't take any hooks. The only thing is, when the crossers come, that deep half's got to take the deepest and then pass off. And I don't like that it's a cover 6 press. See, I can create quarters. Just trying to see some. It might be I have to run cover 3 lock. Get what I want out of it. People be wanting to pass the ball all the fucking time. Probably why I haven't been running this, because I deal with fucking inside zone spams, and you cannot stop runs like this. I've been using this versus spread sets, and then when they start running, I gotta get back out of it. Like, dime fucking is horrible this year. Might try to see. I was using this for matching. I don't even think I should be running one robber. If I go trips, I'm trying to think. If I deal with trips, what am I going to do? Be quarter. I could do it like a trips match blitz. Like, I could get my silver shoot. Try to play the run defense, because I need a run defense, bro. So I could either go silver shoot. I like my cover 1, but it forces you to play down with that safety, and you'll get fucking eaten alive with the play action. So that's why I kind of stopped doing that. That ain't what you want to do. It's got that 2 trap. I might run that over the cloud, because I could base pick that cloud, that 2 trap though. Dude, trap and invert. Actually, I use both of them in the other play, because I ain't got no other way to use them in the double mug. See, I run 2 trap and 2 invert. Just 2 trap. Two invert. Then it's blitz. Cover 3. This is the RPO one. And 3 seam for the coverage. Just with this formation, I don't even know. I've tried making it work. I can't make it work. Because this has like 2 3-techs, and the Raiders don't have 2 good 3-techs. That's why you can't make this work. Like if I had like an Aaron Donald and Mike Daniels or something, you know, I could, but team doesn't have that. You can't do it, because whoever that right side is, he need to be that guy, bro. He need to be that dog. That left side, he need to be good enough so that you can get that other guy free. You don't have 2 good 3-techs, you can't use this defense. So I'm just gonna kind of hold off on using it, or I'm gonna have to manually sub and then use like a speed rusher on the outside, kick Crosby inside, and then just manually sub like a wheel linebacker, someone that can play a little man coverage on the edge. They can also rush a little bit. I might and play coverage. Someone that can rush and play coverage. Someone that can rush and play coverage. It'll probably be Jayon Brown instead of Diablo. So if I play that 3-3, I'm going to have to make that adjustment. I'll probably go into practice mode and test it a few times. Because you already know when it's in the inside, you're going to have your number 1. You're going to have Perryman in there with his high awareness. Or, who could I use there? Have to go to the lab. Got to lab it up. I was fucking with the 3-4 odd. Your weak side rusher needs to be a speed rusher. Like I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now. And I was having success with it. Oh, they gotta get rid of these mutt load screens. All right, fellas, we gonna figure this shit out. Because I need a run defense if I'm going to continue to play Regs. Because that's all I'm getting. I'm not getting nobody willing to pass the ball. Like, I'll deal with it. I done seen all the cheese. And these people will literally sit on the clock and just run like fucking glitch plays. Let me flip sides. Shit's just not even fun anymore, bro. Like, every time you go in there, it's just people just run, spam. Chew clock, run spam, chew clock, run spam. And we don't have no fucking 3-tech that can disrupt. So I gotta get used to these formations. Gotta look at them first, see what we're gonna do. Alright, so ease off the edge. I wanna see how he aligns. So like right here, I probably won't use a 3-4 bear. I mean, it's built for two different ways, like depending on how your depth chart is set up, you're gonna have to play to how your depth chart is. Like if I ran cover 2 invert, that would be meaning that I would be content that my other defensive end is more attuned to being like zone and drop coverage. So I could run like 3 sky, 2 hard flat, cover 3, 3 hard flat, and I can do like cover 0 blitz with it. So from what I'm seeing, outside of the cover 1 hole, your best pass rusher is on the right. Your will linebacker is going to be on the left. And then you put your 2 drop linebackers on the field. So that'd be like, I don't need anybody like super. I put like Malcolm Kuntz maybe. Let me look at the depth chart. Because if you're playing flats, all you need is like 60 zones, 50 and 60 zones. You don't need anybody like OD or anything. It's just like, Crosby's 47, see Kaiser 60, Perryman 60, Jadon 60. I gotta go back out of here to see what his fucking his style is. Diablo, he got 65. You got Jenkins, he got 63. Which he could probably be good. He got a good pursuit. Pretty solid, man. I mean, not saying he gonna be perfect, but I know he's not super fast or anything. But we're just trying to figure this thing out, boys. You got the strength. So what I might do is I might use him, and because he might fill that role that I need. He may not be as fast as Kuntz or anything, but he got a little bit better awareness. He can tackle, he got decent hit. He can block shit. He's got good pursuit. And he's got the coverage ratings that I need. So Jenkins in the 3 in the Bear defense. I'm going to have to sub him out. Because he's a little bit better than Furrow is. So we'll go to 3-4 Bear. Right here, you want to put Jenkins. And you want your 2 best coverage linebackers. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think it'll be Jayon and Diablo. Put Diablo over there. Jayon on the backside. So you got your 2-3 techs, your nose, your rusher, So that should be right. We just go random play. We got Jenkins over there. Crosby playing a hard flat. I will never make Crosby play the hard flat. He's always gonna rush. And I don't know why they don't show his. So that'd probably be how I set my Bear defense off. And obviously I'm not gonna run it versus random plays. Got to get out of those habits. You want to use it against what you know gives you problems. Okay. He's going to be manned up on him. Check run fits. Should not be using the Bear here. I mean, I could, but I'd have to bring the safety to the strong side instead of the weak side. Show blitz. You know where the gap is. That versus that formation. I'm not getting what I want as far as results. I need to see what what's his name is covering over there to the flat. He's going to be defending the running back in man coverage. So what's happening here is he's the one tech. He's a 2, 1 and 2. So right here, I think you need 2 defensive tackles. I mean, Bilal's still good, but I would need Bilal like over here, because that's the 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got fucking Butler in a 5 tech, where I would need somebody like Chandler Jones or something in a 5 tech. It was a good safety blitz. So the safety just comes off the edge. He mans up the running back. He doesn't defend it perfectly, but he mans him up. So you could. Hankins, bro, you not. Like, Hankins is right. So he's gonna be a 1 tech either way. This guy gotta be a 1. He gotta be a premier. So I'm gonna have to put Bilal over here. Unless I can get like something going with him on the inside, I could do that. So that's versus 3 tight end sets. So I don't really see. I mean, I'll play with Jordan Jenkins for a little bit, but this position, I need somebody. He's a 5 tech, so Furl is a 5 tech. Let's do it now. Because if I can master these adjustments and know what I need, then I'll be okay. So we got Furl. He's lined up this time, this formation. 1, 0, 1, 2. See, now he's in the 3 tech, which I'm fine with Furl being a 3 tech. All he has to do is just, like, he's not going to hold it like defensive end, but all he has to do is just hold his gap. Slow it down, see what happens. Now, yo, y'all see this shit? That's like versus the screen or something. Yeah, man, Furl just got him slipped past the screen. Hankins didn't even do anything. Try to loop. What I could probably do in here is put Bilal on the inside. If he gonna loop like that, I could probably just put my 2 whatchamacallit rushers in. They got speed. I could put Bilal on the inside. Because Hankins, he too slow to be doing some of the shit he be doing. So it'd be, I could put Billings faster. Try it that way. Put Farrell, Billings, and Nichols. Put there. I'm gonna have to write these things down too. I'll be forgetting shit. So we got Jenkins over here. Obviously, he's not gonna do. Nichols, you got Billings. Billings got power rush. I know he's responsible for this gap. Need to push from me, my guy. Like three pass rush points, bro. You can't mess up. 5 is good. Gotta be like a situational defense, I guess. Bro, really? Really? They glitched me. I couldn't move, bro. What the fuck? Like, they just I got double teamed, and he just stopped. Look at this. Crosby froze. What the fuck? That man doing a split, bro. He holding. What's wrong with this gig? Look at that. They just double teaming my dog over there. I will say he do get through there. So I'm using against sets like this. That guy's also got to be. He's also got to be able to cover tight ends. So you got to be able to cover tight ends, rush. Jenkins can't. He not doing what I need him to do. I could probably sub him in game and situation, but really not getting a lot out of him production wise. So whoever I send over there, they got to be able to have at least 3 pass rush points. So Brown has 2. Diablo has 1. So maybe Brown I could use in that spot. Let me back out. I gotta write my notes down and stuff. And when I start on the defensive ebook, I need y'all to make sure y'all got the right personnel. I wish you could look at this from the practice menu. You gotta go in here and look at it. Not right there. And then here we go with the mutt shit. Extra loading screens that we did not ask for. Right, so I'm gonna check my rosters, and what I'm looking for is is linebacker style. So you go click L3, it's going to tell me everything you need to know. So you see LB style, pass rush. Obviously you want someone with strip ball trait. But they also got to be able to cover too, so that's what you're looking for. So he's a cover linebacker, but he has the swim move, so like he could be over there and they try to run the ball to his side. He'll do the swim move if he's like in a cover 3 seam or something. My bad, he'll do the spin move. He's a cover linebacker, but he got the swim move. You just gotta look at all of them really. He's a cover linebacker, but he has this strip ball trait. It's kind of something that you want to look at. So they got to be able to cover tight ends and running backs to the flat. That's all you're asking for this guy. Being able to tackle and hit is a plus. They got to be able to pass rush too. Cover linebacker, aggressive traits, nothing here. Pass rush has decent swim and spin. Go look at his coverage, it's a little low. Really just get to his agility and change the direction, which is real low. You got Malcolm Kuntz pass rush. Has the swim and bull. That's what it just boiled down to. Like Jenkins, his coverage, but he got like the strength and shit, but wasn't getting results. Kuntz got pass rush. He's got the acceleration. Like I said, it'd be something I have to play with. Combs. Diablo, he's balanced. That, you see that, right? That means he can do it all. He don't have the moves. That's fine. He's balanced. He's balanced in the air. He balances in his style, so he can press. He ain't really got the power moves or finesse moves, but he can definitely cover. So thinking about probably using him right there, that's an option. Let him kind of just hit the flats. It's either going to be him or Jayon. Jayon's straight coverage. So that means blitzing with him might not be the... But he do have the swim move. What does the swim move do? I might have to lab that shit. Swim. Got the strength, acceleration, he's got the awareness. Got decent block shed. So 184 pursuit. And he got good man coverage, so he can definitely cover those running backs to the flat. It's probably where I'm going to use him at. So let's go back. We'll manually sub Jayon Brown. In that spot. Because he might be the guy. Especially if you're playing man coverage in that position. You need, if you're gonna play man, he's gotta be able to play man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's like they want to run swing routes and shit. He needs to be able to cover his guy. And he ain't covering no damn tight end. I've already tried matching him up with tight. You do not want to match linebackers up with tight ends, bro. They got if they're gonna play man, they got to be able to man up with the flip sides. Alright, let's see what package we got. D-line sub, DE swap, swap. Alright. So it was Jayon Brown, Billings, I could probably keep Butler there, but I might put Chandler Jones there. I put Diablo right there. Let's see, play man. We all gotta be able to blitz occasionally, but either or. Pretty much one and the same. Kaiser. Who I want to put right here? We got Masterson, Butler. All right, let's just run it and see. All right, so see how he lines up with, he mans up with him. Only thing is, I really don't want to man the tight end up with anybody. So I would probably have to put Diablo on the opposite side as him. And then just let this be your jack. So we're gonna have to swap. So it'll be squeeze Perryman in there and put Diablo there. That'll be that setup. See what we got. Okay, so I put Diablo right there. Abram on the tight end. Corner on the tight end. He's on the tight end. So he's got to be a jack. Depending on the tight end. Gotta be careful not to rush. He takes him. Wow, Chandler, you can't be missing tackles, my guy. Like, what the fuck? I still don't. I like that he gets that ability in there. He'd be wasting his points. I know it ain't perfect, but probably put swap Bilal and Chandler. Just because I can get Chandler closer to the quarterback. So it'd be maybe Chandler like right here. The only thing is just a little difficult. You have to move them outside so you can get in that 5-tech. There we go. So it'd be left side, left side. Left side. I like it. You have to slide him outside to that 5-tech. So you can kind of get some disruption. You want to go random play. Try to enjoy them while I can, because they're gonna end up taking abilities from him. I just feel it. Oh yeah, so that's the setup. Yo, I gotta write this down. False. Oh, I got paper in here somewhere. Gotta run this like a hybrid because this team isn't fully committed to the entire scheme. So fair defense. It's gonna be Jay on. You'll leave middle linebacker to Boyd. And put Diablo on the other side. And your D line. Jones. Probably won't even need to manually sub the second guy because I can use like D-line sub package. The only thing I need to make sure I could do like a DE flip. Let me back out and do that again so that way I can get the most out of my subs. I shouldn't have to sub anybody but those two linebackers and the defensive end. If Chandler gets tired, then I can sub him with like Cleveland Pearl or something like that. No, Max Crosby could run it just as effective as him. Like I might opt to put Max on the inside instead of Chandler because of his speed. Is a little bit more deadlier in that position, which I think, and I think there still gives you versatility because I think Chandler has better coverage stats than Crosby. So let me go looking at coaching just to double check. Left end. So you get him right next to Chandler. Chandler a little bit stronger, but he's got the agility, the acceleration. He's got more awareness. Let's go look at the coverage. He's got better pursuit. Crosby technically has better man in zone, but his speed you gotta be accountable for. So what we'll do, Mac Holland gonna get an update this week. Alright, so it'd be put Chandler there, Crosby there. Should still fuck with. Jay on there. Diablo there. Bro. D-line, so they got fucking wide receivers. This shit's so bugged. See now, see Jayon, he match up. We got Crosby right here on the inside. It could be a problem right there. You really want to see versus under center though. So on a cover 0. You get Chandler on the outside, so we can actually pinch the D-line in. Pinch the linebackers in. That pressure. So he can do that from this spot. Yo, you see them pressures I'm getting though with this setup? So it's still kind of like I did last year. So you still got your 2 inside rushers and your 2 edge rushers. You see the only difference is one's on the inside, one's on the outside. Then you got your coverage linebacker, like your real linebacker, and your safety. And you got your 2 inside linebackers right there. This guy has to be strong. That's exactly what you want, because if it works with cover 1, then that means the rest of your defense should be fine. So he's going to pick him up. He covers him to the flat perfectly. Cover 3 should have picked him up. I don't know what I was in defensively this year. Cover 3. So that's going to be the setup for that defense. Now let's go look at the other one. And I think instead of this one's going to be more of a speed rusher. So in odd, I was using Diablo on the edge. Trying to remember what else, but just because I know I got 2 4s, that means I could probably move Crosby on the inside, right here. And then sub him out with like a Sam linebacker, so Jayon Brown could be on the edge over there. So that'll be how I run this. Random play. Alright, so now you don't have pass rushers in coverage. And then you're going to get pressure. There we go. And then you got them coverages a lot better. So we got Jayon Brown playing the seam flat. We're good over there. We got Diablo playing the seam flat. We're good over there. We got, you know, typical 3-4 man rush. Your strong side linebacker is going to rush. Look how much more effective that is. So if you're a D-line user, making sure you set these up right instead of just trying to run them like they want you to. So this is just going to give you those 4 middle linebackers on the field. So basically, you got your 2 guys that can do it all. Look at there. Now we can really just start. We can play run defense now, you know. You got to worry about him. He's just going to be helping. Crosby in position where he can make plays like he already good. Now we get him D-line user good, just regular. Look at there. Well, figured the code out, people. I know it's late. But that's what I do, man. I figure shit out. Obviously, I'm not going to be running no double contain, but my man is coming through. There. Ah. Caught me. Be alright. They're not super fast. Hopefully you get some play time. pressure. And then if he gets wore out, like his pass rush points go out, I can just sub him with Chandler Jones. Like I can just swap between the two of them. I'll be fine in the middle with Kaiser and Perryman playing hits, and then Jayon and Diablo can get to the edge, because that's how they were using them Sunday. You know, Diablo was on the edge on a couple of snaps. Alright, so I figured the 3-4 odd out. Now I gotta figure the 3-4 cub out. Let's see how they're lining up. Should be very similar to the bear. And I think instead of using, see, in the bear I use Chandler. Cub I'll flip them. That's what I'll do. That way I can just alternate. So in the cub, it's more of a straight edge blitz. I'll use Diablo on the edge, and then Jayon right there. And then you see bear. I got 91 on the inside, and the bear 98 right there. Cub, Chris Jones is going to be right there. And then I go D-line sub, package. Just go random plays, test it out, see what we're getting. Got Chandler, got Diablo in his coverage. Crosby's rushing off the edge. Jayon Brown. Content with it. I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm deadly with them hit sticks. Hankins, you not it, my guy. I gotta probably replace him, bro. Like, he can't be giving up. That gal. Run, he had to be over here. Might have run pyramid coverage stuff. That's how you had to use him. You have to slide him out because he can't take a double team on. So you get him out here so you can get him to rush. You slide him out, see how that thing disappeared from him? You know, that pressure shit ain't no joke. Just bull rush people. It's almost like El Toro and like You can only do that if you have max pass rush points. So if you don't have max pass rush points, you're not going to be able to just knock clean sweep people, bro. That only works if you have max pass rush points. So if you try to do it with max pass rush points, you're going to fail and you're going to take your pass rush points away. So it's kind of just kind of keep that in mind. And I think the 3-3 Cub was the same way. I needed to put I think there's a package though. So you got the linebacker pass rush package that swaps them over. But it doesn't really do justice, to be honest. Like on my depth chart, so I got Kaiser, Crosby, Kaiser, Jones, Furl, Diablo, Coombs. It's not going to use Kaiser because I got Kaiser as my number 2. He's my starting linebacker. But I mean, that's fine. I guess my best 4, my best 3 on the line. Just doesn't do what I want it to do. So I probably won't, like I said, I probably won't use that formation much. Can't use the defensive end pass rush unless you're going to audible to something else. And then even at that point, you literally don't have anybody that can pass rush. That's just like a heavy set, I guess. Like they're just running heavy, but even then, you know, like Crosby and Jones got better block shed than my fucking inside guys. So there's no point using that package. CB, D-line sub, hell no. 90 and 91 or 194 and 97 defensive end. I don't know, because let's see what package we got here. I could probably don't safety inside. I could use that D-line sub and get fucking Chandler Jones. Let me see. So Chandler Jones always gonna line up on the strong side. Let me look again. Like all my team on steroids. Man got a whole bull rush trait, but because he's overall so low, he won't be able to use it. Like, the only people that can use the bull rush is Chandler and Crosby. They don't team it. And then, in order for it to always work, he would need El Toro. See, he got it, like, it'll work, but you would need El Toro for it to always work. If you can get that quick shed with them, bro, you can stop that run. Oh, how he not pick that? Everyone on his team, Jack on steroids. Probably get a few more reps. I really just wanted to see my 3-4 changes. Oh my God, damn, them hit sticks, bro. I don't think I need to make any changes as far as nickel or anything goes. I already know they're gonna line up on the edge, and I'm gonna get my 2 3s. I gotta start using my fucking over G more. Strictly as a pass D. Cause this guy, I think, kind of like it's the same as it was last year. Probably my best coverage nickel. That way I can get out of this double mug sometimes. I know I always run this shit with heavy linebackers on the inside. I wonder if there's like any blitzes, like, you know how you come out, like you got all these nickels. I wonder if there's like a package I can create and then audible to another formation to make it even stronger. Like, let's say I came out in just like a random 3-3 cub and audible. Oh, yes, sir. Fucking yes, sir. So now we got Diablo on the edge. And Furrow. So we got our speed rusher on the edge now. Let me play with these packages, bro. Because now we about to get creative with those inside rushes. Alright, so what the fuck? So it's 98 and 55 goes in the inside, 5 goes to the edge. Where was 98? I run it just as is. No package. Let's just say run it as is. And just go random play. 2, 3. So now I got Chandler Jones on the outside. Okay, so I did Butler. We got Vickers, Butler, and Nichols. Just is fine because you don't got to be an edge rusher because your blitz is coming from the edge over there anyway. So he's just gonna be able to hold a double team. And then you could blitz this guy, Crosby. Oh, bro, I'm about to fucking disrespect some people that want to run inside zone now. Play shouldn't matter. Just get on him and just blitz him. He's not gonna try to do that with Crosby sitting right there. So I think I'm on to something, fellas. I probably have to change audibles or something, but then you go 3-3 odd. It brings Crosby down. So you got 3 solid pass rushers, and then you got, well, that brings fucking Chandler Jones down here. Really? So you could bring like 2-3 techs. You can go to 3-3 odd for coverage, but it'll have 2 of your edge rushers in there. You don't want that. I go with the silver shoot pinch. Again, it brings Crosby inside. Allows him to be disruptive. So that's fine. That's like a good way to get your edge rushers. Then if they just want to run the ball and you want to get your best players inside, you could do that. Bring him in and then just blitz him. And then, like I said, you don't need an edge rusher right here. He just needs to be able to do just good enough, because you're going to be getting your pressure on the inside. I got to compensate for not having a 3 tech. I just want to make sure he's able to. He's not even engaged with this guy yet, but it's fine. Look at there. I'm going to get more into it tomorrow, guys. I got to get some sleep. I got to get up for work in the morning. But I'll probably go more into detail with it tomorrow. Got to get these rosters set up correctly. And then we'll go from there. Okay, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in.